Hey, hi, ho, ha. Good evening from London, England. Or should I say good morning? Or is it good afternoon to you if you're watching from wherever you are around the world? This is your host, your guy, the one and only and truly, here it is, DLG Reppin, Delhi, London, Guna, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. Before I get started on the gossip column, smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Make sure you share this channel all over the world, and I mean virally. Your friends and your relatives especially, and tell them to share it with their friends and relatives, yeah? Don't forget to flood my comment section with your positive feedback only, yeah? Opinions, thoughts, suggestions, etc, etc. And I may have lost 2 subscribers in 2 days, but I'm over 115 subscribers up. One thing is, yeah, keep subscribing, yeah? I need as many subscribers as possible because I'm going for the 1,000 marker. So let's make it over 1,000 subscribers, yeah? Keep this channel growing. Put me on the map and I'll help you guys, yeah, by being consistent, uploading introduction and decorating my channel, yeah? So any suggestions, leave it in the comment section below, yeah? Like, comment, share, and obviously subscribe, yeah? It's important that you subscribe to DLG Reppin. Here I am, and there's the bottom. And at the bottom right there, you can just about see the subscribe button. I want that clicked. As many subscribers as possible. Let's go for a minimum of 10 tonight, yeah? Let's see how many of you football fans can subscribe. Right, let's go to the football gossip column for Thursday, because I'm reading here, and we all know that Sergio Ramos will not be a Real Madrid player next season. He will be leaving, and according to AS, if you believe what's written in the newspaper article called AS, Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, Manchester United and Sevilla are the 4 possible destinations for outgoing Real Madrid captain Sergio Ramos. The 35-year-old Spanish defender, who began his career at Sevilla, is set to leave Real Madrid after 16 years at the club, having failed to agree a contract extension. Wow. And he had a recent press conference, I think today or yesterday, and yeah, it was so emotional for him. He broke down in tears because 16 years at a club is such a long time to be playing for Real Madrid. He's been at Real Madrid for that amount of time of his career. I mean, it is, yeah, very emotional, you know. You've been at that club. You've been all around that stadium, you know the stadium, you know the dressing room so well. You're loved, you're the club captain. You've lifted the European trophies, the Champions League trophies, La Liga. You've won everything that you possibly can win at that club. And, you know, every story has an ending. And Sergio Ramos, if you're a Sergio Ramos fan, all I want to say is, that for you personally, you've been a great defender, master of the dirty tactics, most sending off of any Spanish La Liga defender in history. All the best to you in your new chapter and your new playing career, wherever you're going. Right, Brighton have rejected a 40 million bid from Arsenal for, oh dear, for 23-year-old England defender Ben White. The centre-back made 36 Premier League appearances for Brighton last season and earned an England call-up in May, Sky Sports has reported. And that is very true indeed. And according to AS here, Arsenal have backed out of a move for Norway international Martin Odegaard, with the midfielder determined to stay at Real Madrid. after spending the second half of last season on loan at the Emirates. Well, it's his decision if he wants to stay at Real Madrid, but if his playing time continues to be limited, then he's got to make the right decision, and it's got to be the right decision based on his future and where he wants to play. I mean, this is a great talent we're looking at here, and I was pleased to see him in a red and white shirt. He did tremendously well in his spell at Arsenal, and I, for one, would like to get him on a permanent basis, but I just don't know if I see that happening. If I'm being honest, I'm going to have to say no. And that's just the simple fact is, I don't know if Arsenal are going to sign 5 or 6 players required to improve us from last season. And I don't know, and I don't think Martin Odegaard will be, well, part of the number of players we're going to sign. And I just hope we can sign some players in the right areas of the team. Leicester City and England midfielder James Maddison has emerged as Arsenal's top transfer target this summer, but a bid of 70 million for the 24-year-old has been turned down by the Foxes. And I can understand that because he's still recognised as a key player. I think Brendan Rodgers, in my personal opinion, he's punished him for breaking the COVID-19 rule and punished him in a sense where he does not play games. He's not played many games since he broke that COVID rule, but he is a tremendous talent, and my Lord, to have James Maddison in my team, I would be delighted. I jokingly said in my WhatsApp group that I will run the London Marathon in my boxer shorts if we sign James Maddison, because this is a signing I don't actually see happening. I mean, Martin Odegaard would be more realistic. Let's be real. James Maddison, like I said, his nationality, due to his nationality, and I ain't a discriminator. One thing that makes me sick is discriminators, because I hate them with a passion. Yeah, I'm a westernised guy. And you heard Mourinho call himself a special one. David Moyes has been called a chosen one. Well, how about you guys refer me to as the westernised one? Yeah, how about that? I love that. So, you're not only subscribing to DLG Reppin, but DLG has announced that he is the westernised one. Wow. So subscribe to the westernised one. Like, comment and share. Right. Reading on. Former Manchester United attacker Memphis Depay, who is out of contract at Lyon, looks set to move to Barcelona, and a reunion with Dutch compatriot Ronald Koeman. I think that deal's done. I think that has been agreed. I think his representative has agreed the deal. I think the terms and conditions have been agreed. I think a medical is set up for him, you know, for when Holland finish, well, for when Holland end up in the European Championships. I think the deal has set up for him. France winger Kingsley Coman wants a move to the English Premier League. Yes, that's true, because he turned down a new contract at Bayern Munich, so he obviously wants to test himself in the most exciting, maybe the best league in the world. And it will be nice to see, as a football fan, I'd love to see Kingsley Coman in the Premier League. Player like him would increase commercial, would make, yeah, he would be part of the reason why the Premier League revenue will increase, and its commercial revenues. You talk about the viewers that will watch Premier League football. I think a talent like Kingsley Coman would be more than welcome to the Premier League. Yes, please. It's a shame that he won't be coming Arsenal. I think we've got enough wingers. Yeah. And this is Sky Sports reporting this story yesterday. Napoli have made Chelsea's Italian left-back Emerson Palmieri their leading target, but the clubs are both haggling over the Stamford Bridge club's €50 million estimation for the 26-year-old. That works out to 12.85 million. I think that's a fair fee. maybe, well, 13 million and a little above, but 12.85 million, I think that is a fair fee for someone who's seen very little of, well, football for Chelsea at all competitions. That's a fair fee. Right, anyway, reading on. Oh, goodness me, God give me strength. Vertball International in Dutch. Inter Milan are set to rival Everton in the race to sign Netherlands defender Denzel Dumfries from PSV Eindhoven. Now this guy has scored tonight, and I tell you, he's got 2 goals in the European Championships, and that's going to increase his value. His valuation could be above, I think it's above 20, maybe above 30 million, because he's going to go at quite a big fee. Brighton have agreed a club record 25 million fee with Stuttgart for Argentina for Nicolas Gonzalez, who scored 6 goals in 15 appearances during the 2020-21 Bundesliga campaign. If you believe what's coming out of the Guardian here, well, if this is concrete, then well done to Brighton here. Tottenham are interested in signing Brighton and England under 21 right back Tarek Lapti. You see, this is a signing that we should be going for, who impressed for Graham Potter's side last time before suffering a season-ending hamstring injury in December. Yeah, what a shame. Sky Sports News have been reporting on this. This is a hell of a talented right back, a great talent, and I think he's going to go on to do great things in the game. The only thing with Tarek Lapti is deciding where his future is going to be, and deciding the right club will meet his ambition. That's all I'm going to say on that. The Seagulls are also in talks with 30-year-old former England striker Danny Welbeck over a new contract. The Argus, if you believe in what's coming out of that papers, or if you believe what's coming out from the newspapers, that's the local newspapers in Brighton, right? England striker Harry Kane's hopes of a move from Tottenham to Premier League champions Manchester City have been complicated by the 2 clubs being drawn to play each other in the opening round of the 2021-2022 Premier League campaign. From the Telegraph. I don't believe a word of that. That's a load of BS. Complete load of BS. That deal can be sorted out during the European Championships. Harry Kane's representatives are working tirelessly hard to make sure this deal goes over the line. Their client, or his client, I mean, I don't know who his agent is, but he wants the best deal for his client, for the valuation, not just the valuation of it, but it's about meeting his client's ambition and matching Harry Kane's ambition. And Manchester City are doing just that right now. In terms of ambition, they're achieving success. Look at the trophies in the last couple of years. I mean, Harry Kane would love to be part of that. According to the Sheffield Star here, Sheffield United could be forced to accept Arsenal's proposed deal for Norwegian midfielder Sander Berg. The 23-year-old has said he hopes to play Champions League football next season. Well, that ain't going to be at Arsenal. Champions League football next season. You're better off moving into a top 4 club. But let's be real. Manchester City's midfield, he won't get into that midfield. Liverpool, Man United and Chelsea's midfield, he won't get into none of their midfielders. None of their midfield in the first team. Look at the quality that Man United have in the midfield. Although they've been struggling, although it's not the strongest in that department, but who's he getting ahead of? He's not even getting ahead of Fred. He's not getting ahead of McTominay, who I rate highly, and Pogba, you know, who is a top class player, but he ain't getting ahead of Pogba. Let's be real. Man United was strengthening that place. Even Donny van der Beek is ahead of him in that sense. No. Not for me. Sander Berg talking Champions League football. Well, you're not playing for a Champions League team in Arsenal. Maybe you're thinking you can get Arsenal into the top 4 in your wildest dreams. Forget it. Leeds United have not given up hope of persuading Ezcan Alioski to stay at Ellen Road. The Macedonian winger has been expected to leave the club on a free transfer this summer, as he has been unable to agree new terms with and appeared to say goodbye on the final day of last season. That's an interesting one. I wonder what the player himself would have to say about that, and what he would have to say about the mirror here. I wonder who's writing that up. Crystal Palace are hoping to hold talks with former Borussia Dortmund boss Lucien Favre as they continue their search for a new manager. This is coming from the Sun here. Don't know how true that would be. If you believe everything you read in the Sun, in the back pages, then that's up to you. Manchester United have had their opening bid for fullback Kieran Tierney turned down by Atletico Madrid. La Liga's champions want close to 35 million for the 30-year-old Englishman. And they don't have to budge, you know. If they're not getting their full valuation, well, there you go. Man United, by history of the transfer window, they never really have trouble paying the full rate for a top proper player. And getting Kieran Trippier for 35 million, that wouldn't be such a issue. That's nothing to Manchester United. Why would that cause Man United any trouble? Although the pandemic has destroyed or messed up clubs up and down the country, whether you're Manchester United, whether you're Man City, or even Chelsea, the pandemic has messed up a few clubs. But, you know, even Manchester United, yeah, they've lost revenue over the pandemic, you know. So they're not as financially as strong as they should be going into this transfer window, but I'm sure they will find the money to pay the going rate somehow. Anyway, Chelsea have offered 60 million euros plus Marcos Alonso for Inter Milan's Morocco fullback Achraf Hakimi, who is also wanted by Paris Saint-Germain, La Repubblica. If you believe what's coming out of La Repubblica, if I've pronounced that name right. Well, anyway, that works out as 51.5 million in British money. Well, they're determined to get their man. I think Chelsea are the front runners for Hakimi. That's Achraf Hakimi. Let me say that whole name in respect. So that sums up the gossip column, and this sums up the last video of the night. This is second recording. I would like to wish you not just a very good evening, but a good night as well, and say rest well. Ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. I thank you so much for watching, if you've been watching. And I would also like to say, last but not least, yes, always saving the best to last, without fail. Thank you so very much for putting up with me. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, hopefully, with another content. More of DLG Reppin's daily transfer window. Definitely all things to do with Arsenal players being linked with the club or speculation. I'm here to talk about that and give my honest opinion. Other than that, be good to yourselves, be good to your friends, be good to your relatives. Do remember to smash the thumbs up like button. Help me please to share this channel all over the world virally. Smash the comment section by flooding it with your opinions and your intake, whether your thoughts, etc., and your response to the European Championships 2020. And do make sure you subscribe to DLG Reppin. That's me, myself, Delete, London Gooner, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. I appreciate the love here. Appreciate the patience, and I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to myself, my channel, DLG Reppin itself. That's myself and I only. Left, right and centre, smash that subscribe button abundantly but passionately. Keep smashing that subscribe button. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll be waiting. So without further ado, I'll be out of here. I'm going to go to sleep, work tomorrow. I'm going to try and have a little shower, and hope you enjoy the rest of the night. If it's good morning or good afternoon, enjoy your day. I'm out of here. Just remember, peace again, love again, and bless again. And remember to be nice.